Using melees can be quite difficult at times, so here are some tips and tricks for melees. Let's start. First of all, you can use melees as suppressors. Yeah, right here we have a very loud and unsuppressed shotgun, right? It's quite noisy. But if I press F to use my melee right after shooting it, it makes no noise. Now I don't know why this works, but it apparently does, and it's quite nice. Second of all, know your type of melee. For example, if you're using a light melee, you will have to get a backstab in order to get a guaranteed kill, since front stabs can't one-shot, whilst the backstab can. And if you're using a heavy melee, you can one-shot with a front stab, so you don't need to go for backstabs. Or you could be using things like the brass knuckle or bare fists, which you shouldn't even use for killing, as they can't one-shot even with a backstab, but instead you should use them for just fast movement, as they have the highest movement speed in the entire game. Up next, never attack the enemy from the front, alright? If you come from the front, your enemies will always notice you. Whether you're running in a straight line or trying to dodge their bullets, it won't really work because they will have killed you before you reach them and attack them, so don't do this. Also, lure your enemies into traps, alright? If someone spots you, don't rush them, instead lure them into a close quarters area where you are within the range of a melee attack, since this will greatly increase your chances of winning that fight. And at last, never super jump with a melee, alright? Because normally if you super jump whilst holding a gun, quickly aiming in and out will actually make it so you don't land whilst being prone, but instead you land up whilst standing, and therefore you're ready to run instantly. But since you can't aim with a melee, you will always land whilst being prone, which is very unhandy because it's slow as shit. And just one bonus thing, I actually have a video explaining which are the best melees in the game, so if you're really interested in learning about that, I've put that video right up on screen for you to watch, and otherwise, have a great day.